stream on the internet. Watching Space Saint Boy live for your entertainment. Now entering the most entertaining stream on the internet. Space Saint Boy, live for your entertainment. Now entering the most entertaining stream on the internet. Watching Space Saint Boy live for your entertainment. Now entering the most entertaining stream on the internet.
Okay, we are officially live. Today the plan is very simple. I have two main things I kind of want to do today, and I'm hoping that we have enough time. It all depends on how these games we play do, okay? If they're long, obnoxious, and lame, we might not be able to get to the second half of this stream. That being said, I have a lot of high hopes for today, because we are doing something new. We are doing something that I'm calling $10 Terror. The premise is very simple. You have a budget of $10, but you want to play some scary ass games. So what do? We use that $10 and we buy 3 indie horror games. I'm hoping that we have at least one hidden gem. Now, normally when I play these random indie horror games, it's usually 1 or 2. I'm going to do my best to hit all 3. We need to hit all 3. That is the #1 goal of the stream. And if we don't, I'm going to be very disappointed, man. There's no reason why I don't think we should be able to, hit all 3 games. So I'm hoping that we're able to do that. And if we're actually able to do that, my next plan is to simply do this. Play some Resident Evil. Who doesn't want to see me continue the horror challenge? Now with $10 Terror, I want to rate each game after I'm done playing them. So it's not just going to be a simple, play the game and we call it. I'm going to be rating these games as brutally honest for their budget. Keep in mind, each game, all 3 games only had a $10 budget. So that means one of these games could be $1 to maybe $8, The other 2 games had to cost something. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm I'm honestly optimistic today. I'm thinking we might have some bangers. I didn't just pick out any games. I kind of looked at them. I said these games look promising with their small, tiny budgets. It could go 2 ways with these, It could all be trash, and I'm going to be brutally honest. It could be amazing. We could have some of the best horror games that I've played on the channel. I don't know how it's going to go. Also, before we start, I want to say we are actually doing our first multi-platform stream at the same time. I've never done a multi-stream before, so I'm excited. We hit 182 subs on the YouTube channel, and I said I have to do something new. I'm always trying to progress, even if it's by 1%. That 1% could be huge, okay? So let's just get into it. Let's just play the first game, and I'm going to actually be reading about these games. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday afternoon. We stream every Monday. At least that's usually the plan. And we're here. We're being consistent again. We're back, baby. We're back. You know what I'm saying? No more slacking. We're back on the grind. Indie horror games every single Monday, or Resident Evil. I mean, it's just always going to be a part of my channel. You know what I'm saying? We have some good chats. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. And I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday afternoon. Let's get into some spooky games, and I want to read about this first one. Let's check it out. Let's check out this first game. You know what I'm saying? And let's really immerse. I'm not gonna just be yapping. I'm gonna make you guys feel the terror of these games. Unless they're absolute trash, and then it was just a waste, and then I just gaslighted you. I made you think that we were gonna play something decent, and they all might just be terrible trash games. Now the only way to tell is by actually hopping in. This first game is called Core Destroyer. Core Destroyer. Now, with the title like that, the first thing I'm authentically thinking, this cannot be that scary. Let's read about it. Core Destroyer is a horror action game where you run through dark corridors, hide from monsters, and destroy their cores before they catch you. With that kind of blurb, as you would say, I'm thinking this is an action, like, this is gonna be so action packed. Before I get to the budget, just know I have a feeling that this one's not gonna be that good. And the reason why is because of the budget, but it seems so promising. Look at these pictures. Look at how authentic this game looks. You could get this game for exactly 49 cents. 49 cents you could get this game. Hopes are very low. I'm not feeling this one. This shit might be ass. I'm gonna be honest. This might be one of the worst games ever. I don't know yet. I genuinely have no idea. As we continue to read. Navigate dark, twisting corridors, crawling with terrifying monsters lurking in the dangers. Every encounter tests your nerves as you face relentless creatures and destroy their monster cores to survive. But every core you eliminate awakens another, stronger, faster, and far more aggressive monster. Man, this game right here, bro, I'm telling you, with the worth the 49 cents, I don't know. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Look at these creatures. This might be the best 49 cents I've ever paid in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? This might be the one. The hidden gem of the stream. We have 3 horror games. Let's get into this first one. Core Destroyer. Hopes are high. Do not fail us now, Core Destroyer. I'm expecting this game to have 0 story because of that blurb. But you never know. You never know with these games. Look at this beautiful title screen. I love this. I love the lettering that looks like someone wrote with it. Kind of not like with their blood, but more like graffiti style. This is fantastic. We are off to an amazing start. You know what I'm saying? This is beautiful. All right, let's hop in. Let's just get into our first run. I'm assuming this is gonna be like, if you die once, you just kind of spawn back. I'm not expecting a lot. All right, shift for sprint, R to turn behind you, C to zoom in, F to turn on your flashlight. I'm gonna need all of that information. C to zoom in. I'm not gonna remember that. I promise you that right now. Your goal is to find and destroy 10 monster cores. Each time you destroy one, a new monster spawns somewhere else on the map. I like this concept already. Okay. You can hide under benches by pressing Control to crouch and hold E to hold your breath. Woo! We got good mechanics too. This will drain your stamina, however. Oh, we're just thrown in like that. Okay. You know what? For 49 cents, these graphics are kind of peak. I'm not gonna lie. I like the speed on my character. We have good movement. It doesn't feel laggy at all. My character ran out of breath pretty fast, though. That's not a good sign. I'm hoping these monsters are balanced. I'm assuming, with a budget of 49 cents, the balancing might be it might be a little off. I'm not 100% sure. You could only hope for so much. There's no music in this game. Notice that. I love that. Oh my gosh! Okay, he had a good hit. I gotta find a core. I gotta hide too. He's fast as shit. Yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna get. Okay, he's actually not that fast. He's ugly as hell though, I'll tell you that. I think, okay, so he's not as fast as he seems. He's not as fast as he seems. He's just he's on all fours, so he's kind of using his he's kind of using his entire body to haul at me. Nope. So I could hide. I just gotta find a bench, and then I gotta find a core. So every time I kill one of these guys, I get another monster apparently. So it's kind of like a leveling up system. So far, I'm impressed. For 49 cents, this game's actually doing it. Oh my gosh. He sounds disgusting. Boyo Bobby said you look like him. You know, if I did look like him, I'd be very sad because this motherfucker is ugly. Bro, I have like insane health. I don't even know where to go. I know I need to find these monster cores. That's the concept of the game, but it kind of doesn't give you a map or anything. And I'm actually almost dead. There's not even a death screen. It's just you died. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Listen, okay, so if I could beat all these games, that'll be amazing. I don't know if it's gonna happen. You know, we got three of these games. It is called $10 Terror for a reason. You know what I mean? We have to use the whole 10 budget today. Boyo Bobby said I was gonna play this game. What the hell? That's cap. There's just no way you were gonna play this game, bro. I had to search for the deepest of the webs for this shit. Literally. This shit is ass. And if you were gonna play this game, then I just saved you $1. You should be happy. This should not be a disappointment on your side. Now let me stop. I gotta stop roasting developing like game developers because one, this is an indie horror game. This is probably like an 18-year-old's first game, and I can't make a game. You know what I'm saying? So the props is there. It's not easy to develop a game, and someone's out here trying to make it in game developing. This is actually a pretty good first piece, man. I forgot to read the developer. I want to start doing that on all of these. I'm gonna start reading the name of the developer to give them a little, you know, a little credit. I am playing their game. It's like watching a horror movie and then you don't even know who made it, or a movie in general. I mean, a lot of people don't know the developers of movies, but I've been trying to get into that. This fucking bro, I hate the fact that he runs like a Naruto character. Look how fast he is and ugly. Bro, did he tell her? Is this a different monster? Bro, oh, no way. 49 cents, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you get. You get what you pay for, is what. There's just nothing you could do. Once I figure out this game, these mechanics, so like, oh, this is the zoom. That's crazy. First of all, what do you even use the zoom for? The zoom broke the game, guys. Or was it the crouch? I don't know. We're gonna retry. We're gonna restart. You know, I'm trying my best to give this shit a chance. And I'm not gonna just judge the game off the game. I'm gonna judge the game off the price and the game itself. So, look at how big he is. He looks like Bane from Batman, bro. Big as shit for no reason. That sounded disgusting in my ear. Sounded like, kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, but a little bit deeper. He don't look like Freddy, though. He kind of looked like Thanos, actually. Oh, shit, bro. Okay, no. Bro, why? Yo, the angles in this game is insane, bro. I can't do nothing. The running... I'm gonna give this shit 4 more tries. Countdown. Boyo Bobby said, damn, he's fresh as fuck. Yeah. I mean, I could see the appeal, but me personally, I just don't like the skinless face. That shit doesn't do anything for me, you know what I mean? Like, I prefer someone with skin on their face. I mean, everyone has their own preferences, you know? He looked cooler than the other 2 monsters. Who are we gonna get this time? The first time it was like a regular, it looked like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Then we had a buff chicken nugget with teeth. And then we have Bane from Batman. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 game. I love this. Let me test out the hiding. Like, it said I could hide with H. No, what was it? C? Or crouch? Do I have to physically put myself under the bench? This shit is so at. And then I have to hold, I think, R for holding my breath. This is so fast. This is so ass. That's so ass. That mechanic is so ass. You would physically have to crouch. Walk your ass under the... Okay, let's test out the hiding mechanic, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I like the turning mechanic. Let's see. Look, he can't... He shouldn't be able to see me. What kind of shitty mechanic is that? Oh, okay, we got one core. What? What's the point of that? There's 2 of them. Please don't be a dead end. Are you kidding me? Oh, I juked both of their dumbasses. One more hit though, I'm done. Move! I'm dead. There's just absolutely. I need to make a. I need a. You can't even heal, bro. You can't even heal in this ass game. This shit is so ass, man. All right, let me It's time. It's getting hot in here. It's time to win. It's time to win. Boyo Bobby said, my PC can't handle these crispy graphics. Those benches extra tall. They are teleporting. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot have a game where they're teleporting like this, bro. They want, like, come on now, man. I get it. You making a game and your budget is shit, clearly. But you gotta at least get your enemies right. You could do the whole thing, like, get your enemies right, and you could have a decent game. Like, you don't really need a good map, bro. I could think of many games with shitty maps, and they're, you know, they're kind of decent. I could think of a lot of games with shit. Oh. I'm moving. I'm getting out of here. I mean, it's 49 cents. It could be a hidden gem. I need to beat the game, though. So I found one monster core. I wonder if they're all in the same spot. I gotta utilize those benches. I gotta learn how to master that. What was my controls again, bro? I have to go to the beginning, bro. I need to just, like, play this shit from the beginning. Oh, right here. Oh, go back. Shift to sprint, okay? R behind you, C to zoom, F to turn on the flashlight. I know how to do all of that. I need to go to the bench. Alright, control to crouch, and E to hold your breath. So E is gonna be my thing. I need a, okay, so we're gonna try that. That's gonna be our next. Whoa, 49 cents. Shit was a steal. I gotta say, for 49 cents, you know, you got enemies. That's the whole point of this, you know, series, bro. We got poor people. They want to play games too. Shit. Everyone struggles now from. You better off saving your money, though. I'm not gonna lie. Save your shit and play some free games until you could afford something decent. That'll be my advice. But, you know, maybe you want to play an indie horror game and you only got 49 cents. Shit, this shit might be a steal, man. Hey, yo, Core Destroyer, sponsor me. I'll get your game to a good amount of sales, man. I'll really gas this shit. I'll make a fucking trailer, a highlight reel. Just add a gun so that way I could do like a quick scope highlight reel. You know, you gotta add like something to attack the enemies, bro. You can't just have me running away like this. Oh, monster core. Grab that shit. Look both ways. I destroyed one. So now there's gonna be 2 after me. I think that's how it works. Okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm never gonna let myself run out of stamina because that's how I get caught up. I would take a sponsor personally. Like, I'll take a sponsor from anything, bro. Unless it's a scam. I'm not scamming people. How does it work? E, right? Oh my gosh, it literally eats your stamina up. That's crazy. They came up with decent mechanics. I should try to memorize the map, you know? I feel like that's gonna be my another key to success in beating this game. Not gonna lie, I'm excited for the next game because it actually looks decent. Not like top tier. Oh, let me keep both hands on the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? I had my paws off of the mouse and the keyboard. What kind of rookie mistake is that? There's rules of gaming that you just don't break, and that's one of them. Every game has their own rules. You know what I'm talking about? Fighting games, it's pick one character, stick with them, and get decent. That's it. That's a very specific fighting game rule, you know? I'm not saying to not try new characters. You always try new characters in a fighting game, but first you gotta, you know, once you find that character you like, you stick with them for a little. You know what I mean? It's like... kind of finding your favorite fast food spot. You know what I mean? You try all these fast food spots, and then eventually you just like a specific fast food spot. Mine's is Chipotle. Haven't ate there in a while though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And you just go to that spot over and over again because you know they're good. It's the same thing with fighting game characters. You find that specific character and you stick with them. Eventually, you'll just feel comfortable with them. It's fucking Rhino, bro. Look how fast he is and big at the same time. You should not have all that mass and be that fast. Oh my gosh. It's clip, bro. It's clip, bro. I need more speed. I need more speed. Come on. Oh, I got a good thing going for me here. I'm learning how to manage my stamina better. Okay, I think I learned how to juke people now. You gotta run, stop, run, stop, run. Oh no! He's gaining speed on my ass. Why does it sound like he's getting stronger? I need a bench. I need a bench. As soon as I find a bench, I'm gonna try it. There might be one in here. There might be one in here. Is he oh my gosh. All right, we gotta use our whole bar here. Let's just use the whole bar here. Hopefully we find a bench. Ooh, I lost him. Boyo Bobby said mine's is Burger King. That's disappointing. And quite frankly, I'm just disappointed in you for saying that answer. Out of all the fast food joints, that's your favorite, bro. Burger King, come on now. Like you could have chose, like, at least McDonald's has good fries. You know what I'm saying? And good side pieces, good chicken nuggets. Their main dishes are probably not it. You're better off with another main dish, but if you're gonna get just sides, go to McDonald's and get yourself a 6-piece nugget meal, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but just do it. If you are gonna go there, you might as well get something good. And a large fry with some barbecue sauce on the side. You're chilling, bro. That's all you need. Boyo Bobby said, grab the red bomb. What red bomb? This shit, brother? That ain't no bomb, man. That shit is a floating contamination on the wall. That is like an air conditioner. No, we have fans on the ceiling. I don't even know what that is, man. That should look like a nuclear bomb, though. Personally. My character has absolutely no stamina. If I get caught, it's a wrap. I need to find a freaking monster core. Been running around in circles. Oh, there's one right here. There's one right here. Bro, I actually have to, like... I'm scared. That's 2. That's 3. When was I cooking? I gotta use that zoom mechanic. Look at this zoom mechanic. This shit is so fire. Why is this... The music just turned off. I'm scared. Okay, I'm walking because I don't want... In tight corners, it's not even worth running. Maybe walking's the new strat, bro. I'm just gonna walk this shit. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? Why does it sound like there's cockroaches in my ears and I don't like it? A cucaracha. A cucaracha, ass. Oh my gosh. Let's try it. Bruh, you have to hold... No! That mechanic is ass! As soon as I let go of E, that mother effer started walking towards me, bro. He said I could hear your breath. You know what I don't understand about that mechanic in video games? Breathing don't make a sound, bro. Good hit. That was a solid punch. He's slow, bro, but he's consistent. You know what I mean? That's a good enemy right there. He's like, you could tell he's the locker room leader. If you don't know what a locker room leader is basically like in wrestling and pro wrestling, there's a locker room leader. Meaning he's a part of the main group, but everybody has a little bit more respect for him, so they're willing to listen to him. and you don't mess around with the locker room leader. For example, Undertaker was the locker room leader back in the WWE, back in the Attitude Era. You know, until Undertaker retired, he was the locker room leader. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have multiple locker room leaders. You kind of just know who they are, though. That dude right there is the locker room leader. I'm not messing with him, bro. That's Undertaker. Yep, moving forward. No fat. I might beat this game. Oh, the cores heal you, bro. This is low-key a decent game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually having fun with this one. Boy Bobby said they called me locker room leader because I used to shake ass. First of all, that's nasty. And I don't think they would call you the locker room leader, bro. It might be the locker room. I don't even know. I don't even know what you would call a person who in a locker room shaking ass. Is it stinky ass? Because then I could think of nicknames. But just shaking ass, you don't really have a name, bro. You're just ass man. And that's kind of a lame thing to be known for, to be honest with you. Let me see if there's a core in here. Maybe it just respawned. You know, maybe they only have like certain locations. Bro, I really hope we're actually able to beat these 3 games and get to freaking some Resident Evil. I've been craving that to play them with the mods. I've been craving it. I gotta say this though about making indie horror games, bro. You could be like, I feel like personally, I'm not gonna say this about every indie horror game I play, but the ones that really do well aren't the ones with the crazy gameplay. It's the ones with the crazy storylines. A game like this is just doesn't have the story to get people. Look at Puppet Combo. They don't have crazy budgets either, but they're making decent games because of their storyline. Their gameplay really isn't anything crazy. They got some keys, some key items. You get chased. Pretty much same kind of enemy type, low key. The music though, the story, that's how you get somebody in. It's like watching a movie and all you see is in action scenes. Nobody will care about the Avengers and all that shit if the movie starts with fucking Thanos beating ass. You're gonna be confused, like, why is this purple monster looking dude on my screen fighting other people? You need the story to entice you. It's the same with everything. Storyline is everything. And any form of entertainment, storyline is what sells. It's not action. Action sells too, don't get me wrong. But even in sports, storylines sell. The reason why people like Conor McGregor in MMA is because that man could tell a story within his fights. He could make people entertained because they assume that he had genuine beef with the person he's fighting, which is a storyline. There's a reason why him and Nate Diaz there's a reason why him and Habib have the highest selling pay-per-view in MMA history, is because of the story. These games, they just gotta understand that and make a decent. They could have made a story in this shit, bro. They could have put some cutscenes, made the monsters have some type of story, bro. I could already think of one. Oh man, do I go for it? No, I don't go. Focus. Where is he? Bro, is he camping? He might be camping, no cap. Boy Bobby said, I should have just went for it, bro. Could have had his ass out of here. I'm about to use the zoom mechanic. It's a great mechanic. Look, he's camp. Oh man, he looked like Reptile from Mortal Kombat, but with teeth, like with straight teeth. No, he don't. I take it back. I don't even know what he looks like. That shit just looks nasty. Oh! No, he's getting good hits. I gotta make a right. He has stomps, bro. I did almost have it, bro. I should have just held the base down. I'm weaving you. You suck. You're a level 1 enemy type. They should have sent the locker room leader, not you. He wants to be the locker room leader. That's who that is. You could tell he wants to be like the other dude. The other dude had more going for him. I gotta stop talking, bro. He's beating my ass. He got methods. I don't know what to do about him. I can't fight him. Yeah, these shits don't do absolutely nothing. I'm hiding. I'm holding my breath. Look, he's pissed. He said, damn it! I know he's there, but I can't attack him because he's damn it! He's holding his breath. I'm not holding my breath anymore! I can't! No! He said, damn it! Bro, what kind of movement is that? I hate him. He's being... Oh my gosh, bro. This dude's up my ass just following me, bro. How does it smell back there, bro? I took a shit earlier. I know you got poo on your nose. Why is everything upside down? I know you got poo on your nose, bro. That's why you got your teeth out like that. He has to breathe through his mouth. He's like... He's fast as shit. Oh my gosh! Why? Please, I don't want to start over. What is happening? What did I hit? No, sticky keys! Sticky keys, get off my screen! Please, I gotta pause this. I gotta get this shit off my screen, bro. If I lose, I'm blaming it on sticky keys, bro. I'm blaming that shit on sticky keys, bro. I can't afford to lose, bro. What is following me? Oh man, there's just no way. I'm not gonna even try to get it. I'm happy I have self-heal. It would have been clipped a long time ago. Hey yo, sticky keys, bro. Sticky keys lets you use trick. Yes, bro. Please leave me alone, bro. I just want. What the fuck is that? I don't know why it's doing that, bro. I kid you not. I don't know why it's doing that, bro. What did I hit, bro? Let's just go to sticky keys, bro. We gotta fix that setting. Come on, man. I was getting into that game, bro. Sticky keys want my whole shit. Turn that shit off, bro. Like, come on. One of the things is getting in the heat of the moment, bro. Tetris ass sounds. Yeah, no, it definitely sounds like Tetris, bro. It sounds like some type of NES game or some type of Game Boy Advance game. I was like, I don't even know what is sticky keys, bro. When I think of sticky keys, I think of something else. Because that's the only thing that comes to mind. Like, sticky keys, they could have came up with anything else, bro. Synonyms. Let's think. Gooey keys. Gooey keys. You know what I'm saying? Like slimy keys. Let's think of better names. Sticky keys, bro. Come on, bro. How about friction keys? Boy Bobby says sticky nuts. Okay. That doesn't even have keys in it. You took out the whole keys. That was the whole point, bro. You can't just say sticky nuts. Nobody's gonna know what they're talking about. You gotta say keys, bro. Keys. Let's stay with the program. Stay with the method. The methodology. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro. Alright, I got the sticky keys all figured out. Shit was being weird for no reason. Quite frankly, I'm mad about it. This game right here. What is this room? Look, there is a story. I got the story, bro. I got the story. We're in a bunker. We're in a laboratory. The monsters are failed experiments. And they're pissed about it. Why is it... What is happening? They should have used more of these colors. This is how you do it, bro. Not with this whack-ass white and gray wall. It looks like a Target. I feel like I'm in Target, bro. Target Human Resources Department. Maybe that's the story. Boy Bobby said, how many more cores? I got 6 more to go. And I'm about to grab this one. Boom. 5 more to go. We're cooking. Can't wait to beat this game, bro. This is going to be one off the bucket list for sure. 10 out of 10 game. It gets easier the more you play it. You know what I'm saying? They really needed to add a gun. Look at him. Look at him over there. I could see him. I don't know if y'all can see him like I could see him. I can see his dumb ass though. I think when you walk, they don't chase you, bro. So I might as well just walk everywhere. It just seems like a smarter choice. It just takes so long. Boy Bobby said, this is a deep story. Bro, this is definitely the deepest story of game I've ever played. This has to be top 10 horror game stories. I don't even know what that would actually be, if I'm being honest. Like, I love Resident Evil, but I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best horror story of all time. It's a great storyline, don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 4, a little bizarre, a little bit crazy. But, like, what's the best horror game storyline? I kind of want to go to, like, the Dark Anthology pictures. You know, Until Dawn, that had a great storyline, and it was fast, quick, like, it didn't feel like a drag playing that game. Until Dawn, it gets to the action pretty good, and it does an amazing job of building up characters. That's why Until Dawn to me is one of the best horror story games of all time. It really did it best, and it was the first one to really do something like that. And it's nothing compares. Like, the other Dark Anthology pictures is alright. Still haven't beat the Corey. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say if that's better, but the other Dark Anthology pictures, they're not better than Until Dawn, bro. There's a reason why they had to remake that shit. Or not remake it, but remaster it. Boyo Bobby said, Outlast, mother effer. Yeah, Outlast has a good storyline, but the main character is drier than a fucking... Bro, than a loaf of bread. I can't get behind a game where I feel like I don't know the main character. And not for nothing, Outlast, you don't really get to know that. I mean, you get to, like, you know, he's a journalist. He's doing this, you know. He's recording this asylum. And it's just like, okay, you have no personality, dude. I like personality when it comes to games. And you could say what you want about Resident Evil, but all the MCs got personality, bro. All the MCs got personality. Besides, like, the new Ada. She got no personalities. They're shut up. They really say, here's a new voice actor. Ada used to be seductive and sexy. And then they turned her to a waffle. Without syrup. Now, let me stop hating on the new Ada. I don't actually dislike the new Ada's voice. It's just like, it's not as good as the original, in my personal opinion. You can say what you want. You can say, oh, she did a good job, because it's 50. I think it's like 70-30. 70% of people really enjoy the old Ada voice over, but a lot, like, there's like 30% of people out there saying that this new voice did an amazing job. Like, oh, it's just different. Like, no, bro. I played that game. She didn't have enough emotion in her voice, bro. And I get Ada's a drier character than a lot of characters, but even in OG4, she was doing something with her voice acting that she sounded seductive, and it was entertaining. It never felt dry to me. But with the new Ada, I just said, nah, she sounds dry as shit. She sounds dry as hell. Boyo Bobby said, I don't even know what that means, bro. That was a good whack. I just feel like when it comes to voice acting, you're always gonna have fans that are gonna get mad no matter what. And it's kind of hard to please everybody, bro. Even with Leon, bro, people were complaining. Some people were complaining that he didn't have the voice from Resident Evil 4, from OG 4. It's like no matter what you do, people are gonna complain. Even though my personal opinion, I love OG 4 Leon voice, bro. That's like my, you know what I'm saying? But in Resident Evil 2 Remake, he sounds amazing in that game, bro. He sounds younger. He has to have a different voice. Boyo Bobby says Chris Redfield's partner in 6. Yeah, Piers. Oh, Piers. Yeah, bro. Piers was an amazing character. Wow, that's a throwback, bro. You really just sent me back. Resident Evil 6, people hate on that game, but they cannot say that that game did not have good characters. I don't care what they feel about the game. That game had really good characters. Obviously, it was more action impact. You cannot take that away, and that's obviously going to downgrade the game no matter what. But in terms of characters, even Jake, I actually liked Jake because he was an angry son of a father who honestly bastardized him. And I would be pissed too. I'd be like, yeah, my fucking dad this dude was a evil ass motherfucker killing people, trying to rule the world and shit. And he, you know, I could imagine just being like, Jake had to be pissed, bro. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know I could look at my shoes, bro. What am I wearing? Them shit's gotta be Nike. Anyways. Bro, it's just like, people want to hate on, no matter like, I just feel like people hate on every game to hate. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil 6 obviously wasn't my favorite Resident Evil, but I honestly actually had fun playing that game. When you play it with somebody, it's fun. Oh my gosh, move, bro. Dude had me backed into a corner. We only need 3 more cores, and then I'm done with this game. Oh my gosh, please don't die like here. Please. No, we made it way too far, bro. If I die, I'm not playing this shit again. Good moves, good moves, good moves. Okay. There we go, there we go. I really got the method down for this game. But yeah, the one thing, like, people are just gonna be unhappy no matter what when it comes to games, and especially when it comes to games that have sequels, because you have to relive up to the previous game or the original, and then you cannot do that, bro. Sometimes it's done. You know, if we're talking about franchise, let's talk about Outlast, like Boyo Bobby said. Boyo Bobby brought up Outlast. That's a perfect game for this conversation. Outlast. How many people prefer the second Outlast over to than the first one? Nobody. Everyone likes the first one more. And I played both, and I thought the second one was actually scary as shit. I feel like you just kind of have to, you can't compare the sequels to the original. It's never going to work out. Even in movies, bro. Even in movies. I love horror movies. Child's Play 2 is one of my favorite movies. That's the second one, though. But I don't compare it to the original. Kind of just look at them as separate entities. I do not know where this last core is. I feel like we spent too long on this game. It's making me actually sad. I think it literally said an hour to beat this game in the description. It let you know beforehand. It said, you're going to be playing this shit for about an hour, buddy. They did a good job of spreading the cores around. Gotta tunnel in. We only need 3 more. I'm focused. Is there one around here? No. Bro, this character is out of breath. So easy. Just tunneled in right now. Not bad for 49 cents though, I must say. I definitely got my bang for my buck for this game. In my eyes right now, this is definitely a solid like 6 out of 10. You know, just doesn't have that story. Story makes everything, and it doesn't have that. But that gameplay's there, bro. Just getting chased by monsters, bro. If you only have 49 cents and you paid for this, would I be mad? I'd be a little pissed. I'd be like, damn, really? This is what I got? I don't even got money anymore. I only have 49 cents and I got this shit? But then I'd play it and I'd say, hey, at least I have fun. I don't need a story. I found another monster core. We're actually gonna beat this shit. We're actually beating this game, bro. I kid you not. We need two more. We need 2 more. And then we can move on into my second game. The one that I'm most excited about, the second game. And also we're doing this, I didn't even mention this in the beginning. We're doing this from lowest price game to highest price game. And it all still equals only $10. In fact, I think it equaled $9.96. I really stuck to the budget in this shit. I didn't even go over $10. And I wanted to go over $10 because there was another game that I said, damn, this would be so much better. But I said, nah, I'm going to stick to the budget, bro. $10 terror. Sometimes I'm going to do like 2 games instead of 3. Maybe sometimes I'll do 1 game. 1 game that's exactly $10. Gotta mix it up, you know. But $10 terror is just, you gotta stay within the $10. No more, no less. Oh no, you could be less. You could be less. I take it back. You could do like $7, but then it kind of kills the whole premise of being close to $10. And I might as well just call it $7 terror, and that doesn't even have a good ring to it. This game kind of gives me like, what's that game, Monsterum, that Dashie used to play? One of the goats of YouTube. Dashie used to play Monsterum, and I feel like this game really got inspired by that shit, bro. I haven't watched Dashie in so long, but I'm not gonna lie. I might have to start watching that bro again, bro. That nostalgic factor. When I watch certain YouTube creators, I just get nostalgia, and I can't like hate on certain creators. I just can't, bro. Like, even if their content is like, I don't watch it no more, I'm just like, damn, I got love for that creator. Dashie's one of them. I got love for Dashie, Burleezy, who else, bro? Higa. That dude was, he don't make content no more because, you know, he just, quite frankly, he didn't need to make content no more. I don't think Higa quit because he didn't quit YouTube because he couldn't make content no more. I'm sure he still had ideas, but I think he lost love for it when his homie Sean went away. It's like content creators like him, it's just like, I want to get to a point where I don't think I'm ever gonna quit making content. I just feel like I'm always gonna make content, you know. It's always gonna be a part of me now. I've gone this far into it, so I might as well just always do it. But I want to get to a point where if I ever take a break, let's just say I take a year break off of content for whatever reason, bro. Maybe I need a year break. I don't know. And then I decide to come back. I want it to be like on a positive reaction base. Kind of like how Corey Kenshin could just take off like 2 months every single time he uploads a video. And he's another content creator I actually like. And he just comes back and people are just like mad hype about his videos because they fuck with him. And like once you get to that status, it's just like impossible to fall off, bro. It really is. Unless you do something outrageous. Some cancelable context. Alright, so another thing I'm noticing about this game, I got like I said, I'm rating this shit honestly. I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm being honest. Bro, they had to have like more designs, bro. You can't just have the same thing. Like, you cannot have the same design 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, put something else. Put a couch in the corner, bro. Please put paintings on the wall. You can't just have red lines and stools and say that that's your game. Yeah, we're gonna beat this shit eventually, I promise. Been going for an hour, so if anything, timelines add up. You know what I'm saying? It said it's gonna take an hour to beat, so he wasn't lying. I'm hoping I could live up to exactly an hour. I don't want to be playing this shit for 2 hours. Oh, we gotta get those cores. I appreciate him. I appreciate the developer actually giving the character a costume. I thought I was gonna look down. I didn't see nothing. This shit kind of cool. Now that I know this, I could do this perspective. You gotta make your own fun in a game like this. I'm doing this so that you don't have to playing these games, so that you could just be like, okay, that shit was ass. That shit was fire. I want to be I'm almost as a test subject for you. No way. No, I think I made it right like 3 times. I need a map, bro. Character breathing hard as hell. Talk about like, come on now, bro. You cannot be that out of breath. Added everything but good music in this game, huh? He said, I'm gonna add insane breathing mechanics. I'm going to add an amazing I don't want to say amazing, I don't want to gas it too much. An amazing atmospheric map. Couldn't add good music though, bro. That shit needs a good track in a game like this. A good track and some ability to fight back. That's what I'm saying. I have ideas, bro. Just put me in the studio, bro. I'll be a voice actor, bro. I could add some voice lines in here. Oh shit, a generator. See? That looks like a generator. Let's see. Is this a dining hall? Could be a fucking voice actor. I'd rather do anime voice acting than video game voice acting, though. It just sounds like a funner task. I wouldn't mind doing regular acting, actually. In a horror movie, bro, put me in. I could be I got the mullet, so I could be like I don't want to be a bully, bro. I don't want to be a bully in a movie. It got silent. Every time it gets silent, it makes me think there's an enemy. I'm beating this shit right now. Today. Gotta focus. Just gotta be a freaking ball around here somewhere. Flipping ball. Where are you at? I just don't know where to go, bro. There's no indication. They should have at least gave me a damn. Let me stop saying what they should have done. Let me focus on what they did do. Okay. If I just remember the map. Okay, she's not in the dining hall. We know that. So I'm not coming back this way. That's how I'm gonna beat this game. I'm gonna make a right. I'm gonna hug right the entire time. And then we'll go from there. Hug right. Hug right. You gotta strategize when you're playing games like this, you know? I'm hugging right. It just loops me around, though. That's the issue. What is that, bro? Can I use it, please? I'm starting to think he didn't put 10 cores in this game. Unless I really took the... unless I just did the entire thing. I made circles. If I'd made circles the entire time, then that's just ass. That looks like the dining hall again. Wait, that's not a dining hall. This is the... I think this is the beginning area. I did say I'm gonna hug right, so I'm gonna hug right. I hasn't even seen an enemy in me like for a very long time. Also, this game concept is that you get the cores and a new stronger enemy appears. I have not experienced a stronger enemy once. They all feel the same level. I'm gonna beat this game eventually. The enemies in this game give me Killing Floor vibes. I just correlated. So does this map. Hold up. Hold up. Last time I put myself in this corner, it was a terrible idea. Let me not do this. Focused. Okay. Oh man, bro. So look who it is, bro. Which tells me that there's a core down there. There has to be. There has to be. I'm gonna juke his ass just to know. We're gonna juke his ass just to know. Come on, let's go. It's fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, 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 come on. Let's go, baby. One more, baby. I sound like the beginning of an X song. I remember my XXX Tentacion days with the ski mask. It was a good music period, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a decent. Just skateboarding specifically, that was like the kind of music. That shit got you hype. Yep. I can't tell if this is a rug or if this is metallic metal flooring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like rug low-key. No, it could even be wood. Like, what is this? I don't know what that is. And I want to know. I'm very curious. Things that go in my mind, man. The things that go in my mind. So I guess when you see an enemy, that means there's probably a monster. I mean, my dumb ass, bro. Sometimes my brain speaks before I meant to say what I'm saying, and then I just say some word scramble, some scrambled eggs. I meant to say, when you see the core, an enemy pops out. I think. Because every time I run across a core or an enemy, there's a core. I've been in here like so many times. I know it's not here. So I hugged right. Let me hug left this time. This is a good strategy to correspond. I'm an adept horror game player. This is how games like this really test your patience. And patience is key in horror games. Oh, hugging left. It worked. Okay. Let's hug left. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going this way. Let's see what happens. You're not catching me. I'm not gonna make that. It's the last core though, which is nice. I know that we could get more monsters here, so I gotta play smart. I'm just happy that I'm done with this game if I'm actually smart here. I know where the core is too, so I'm good. I'm good. I gotta create. Oh no, that wall may have messed up everything. I don't know yet though. I feel like my character is low-key getting faster, but it's kind of hard to tell. I was just like getting scarier. Is it because I have all the cores? I don't know. Come on. We're good. I'm hearing other shits now. Let's go. Let's beat this game right now, baby. I did it. Let's go. Alright, you survived. Congratulations, you collected all the cores. That shit was so ass. Yo, that shit was so ass, bro. Oh man, let me go. Yo, I gotta break it down, right? I gotta do my score. Okay, no. I'm not gonna violate. I gotta be honest, it was only 49 cents. Alright. Let's get to the breakdown. Let's see what I think of this game on a score of 1 to 10. I'm gonna be rating the game based off of price, how scary it was, if it was fun, and of course story, right? So it had a 0 on story. That shit was mega ass. That was like one of the worst stories ever. It had a 0 on story. But it was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, getting chased by monsters. I'm gonna be giving that a solid 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. I have Kinito Pet be my friend. Hello, Kino Pet. You can just call me Nito. Is that Kinito or Nito? I hope I'm saying that right. But regardless, hello. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a good Monday night. Wavy Mystical says 43 cents is a good price. Honestly, yeah, for this game, it was a decent price. I'm not gonna lie. So I really do have to take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be giving this game a 4 out of 10. 43 cents is a really good price, so that brings up the score a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You're getting chased by monsters, and they have different designs. You know, you could find these cores and kill the monsters. It gives you a goal. About an hour gameplay for 43 cents. You cannot beat that. 4 out of 10, meaning it's slightly below average. Let's get to the next game. I don't want to waste too much time talking about this game because we still have 2 more games to get to. And let's just see if these games could beat this score. The score to beat right now is a 4 out of 10. And mainly because of that good ass price, man. 43 cents is hard to beat. The next game we are going to be playing is called Forced Entry. Now this one looks like it's going to be my favorite. I don't know how long it's going to take though, and I'm hoping we can beat it within the stream. Wavy Mystical said they got good horror games on Fortnite. or Roblox. I can't do that, man. I just can't play Fortnite or Roblox, bro. Especially with all the not the conspiracy we see, but with all the what's the word? What is the word, bro, that I'm thinking of? Negative viewing on Roblox right now. There's a lot of negative viewing on Roblox right now. The game got freaks on it, bro. I gotta stay away. Gotta stay away from all the freakies. Alright, let's get into the next game. This game is called Forced Entry. Let's get our creepy music going and let's read about it. Let's read about this game. Boyo Bobby said those some good at games. Those some good at games. Yeah. Everyone's talking about, man, maybe one day if the stream really wants, you know me, guys, I'll do whatever the stream really wants, bro. Maybe one day y'all could get me on Roblox, or you know, not Fortnite though. I can't do that one. Just can't do Fortnite. I'm not a hater, bro. I just can't play the game. Neato Pet Be My Friend says, play my game next. It's called Neato Pet. It's a real scare. You really have a game, Neato Pet. I do like a good scary game. It's possible if I have to stay within the $10 limit here. But I will look up your game after this game and see what that's all about. But first, let's just play this game called Forced Entry. Let's read. A masked serial killer forced entry is forced into your home, knocking out and locking you out into the basement. You escape now. Try to escape before it's too late. Can you escape, or will you become another victim of this relentless butcher? Terrifying. I love that blurb. Way better than the first blurb. I'm giving that blurb right there. That shit's creepy, bro. He breaks in. He gets straight to the action. I like it. I like what I'm seeing so far from this game. Welcome to Forced Entry, a realistic horror simulator about a girl who goes to stay at her estranged father's mansion on a Christmas week with her two friends while he's away on business in a quiet town of a new bridge where a serial killer has been active in the area for the last 2 years. So this serial killer has been around, bro. People know about him. That's crazy. 2 years, bro. And yo, I still ain't get caught. I can't respect that. I cannot respect the authorities in the city. After a late night partying in town with your friends, you head back to the house for the after party. However, someone else is inside your house for you to arrive. After getting knocked out, you wake up in a basement with a masked killer walking in the hallways of the house. You must escape before it's too late. It won't be easy. Avoid creaking the floorboards. Find various items like tools and keys. Use stealth to stay out of the maniac's sight. Your friends have been captured by a sick maniac who likes to torture his victims before killing them. As the desperate screams of your friends ring out through the hallways of your house, you need to quietly find your way to escape before it's too late. Golly, that was a good one, bro. That shit sounds entertaining as hell. They sounds good. Is it good though? I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm reading. I like what I'm into this one. Wavy Mystical said, yo, play Kinito. I don't know what it's about, but it sounds tough. Neato Pet, bro. I have to stay within the budget. I'll look up your game though, Neato Pet. Neato Pet? That shit ain't even popping up, bro. Kinito Pet. Kinito. That shit is... I don't know, bro. Bro, we'll try to find that game after I play the games that I already have on the agenda. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stick within the $10. I don't even know how much this game is, bro. This random game that y'all are talking about. I do want to get to it. Bro, spelled it wrong. Bro, I feel like some freaky shit gonna pop up on the screen. Y'all trying to get me, bro. Demonetized. I'm not even monetized yet. How you guys trying to get me canceled? I'm not even canceled yet. Cancelable. No, that's not the right game. Forced Entry, please. Let's just get into forced entry, bro. Chat's tweaking right now, talking about go play Needlepet. That shit sound freaky, bro. It's not. It's not. It's not in Nido. It's Kinnido. Yo, what's up with y'all right now, bro? Y'all trying to make me play something freaky, bro. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up off. I'm not gonna show y'all that I'm looking it up though, because if I see something freaky, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna make sure this game ain't bro. I know how y'all play, bro. I know how y'all play. Chat trying to get me canceled, man. That's messed up. I'm looking this shit up, bro. And if this is a regular game, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize. Kinnido. Oh, it's a real game. This shit is it okay? Okay, my bad, G. This should look decent. January, okay. It's an internet-based game. This gotta be it, right? Needlepet. This is definitely what you're talking about, bro. 2024. Okay. I hope I'm saying that right now. Needlepet, bro. It would technically be within the budget, too. It's only $6. The next game's $6. It could be the last game. It could be the last game, but then it's gonna have to download and shit. I might just save it for the next stream, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add it to my wish list, Kinnido. I will definitely get to the game, but my ass is broke, bro, and I'm on a budget right now. But you know what I'm saying? This should look crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Needlepet is a psychological horror game. Psychological horror experience that takes place through Kinnido. An early 2000s virtual assistant, Kinnido is able to walk, talk, browse, adapt, and play games. As Kinnido is like no other with its adaptive technology. Interesting. That shit sounds scary, bro. I definitely want to play this. It's on my wish list. I'm gonna definitely get to that. If not this stream, the next Monday. Alright, let's get into forced entry. I gotta examine, you know, everything about the game. I do like this title screen right here. It gives me 80s slasher horror movie vibes. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Girl looks terrified. She don't even look terrified. She kind of look like she thinks she escaped type shit. And then we have the dude in the back. He looked like he could be Jason Voorhees' cousin from the second movie. But he don't got the swagger of Jason. He kind of rocking like a jumpsuit, kind of like Michael Myers. All right, let's just play this game, bro. Wavy Mystical says, Neato, bro. We gonna get to it, bro. I just bought $20 worth of games today. I don't have another $6, bro. I don't right now. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm budgeting, and that's not a joke. I will give you a riddle while you are playing this. It comes through your computer. It looks cute but scary. It hacks you. Wait, what? It hacks. And are you ready? I'll give you a riddle while you play this game. It comes through your computer. It looks cute but scary. It hacks. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Needlepet is a scary dude, bro. That game looks interesting though. All right, let's just get into the game.